Hello, friends. Welcome to part 2 of a glimpse into Israel's former prime ministers and their leadership styles. I hope you're all doing well. So, let's begin. After the death of Yitzhak Rabin, Shimon Peres became the next prime minister of Israel. Following Rabin's assassination, Peres assumed leadership and tried to advance the peace process. He played a key role in continuing the peace initiatives started during Rabin's tenure. Peres worked toward establishing peace between Israelis and Palestinians and had a significant role in the Oslo Accords alongside Rabin. Peres also implemented various economic policies that helped in the development of the country's tech sector. He emphasized investments in high-tech industries, which strengthened Israel's economy. However, during this time, Israel also bore significant responsibility for the massacre conducted by Christian militias in Palestinian refugee camps. Under Yitzhak Shamir's leadership, Israel saw an increase in ethnic and political divisions. His government was often accused of implementing discriminatory policies against ethnic minorities. The nation faced an economic crisis during his tenure, with rising inflation and unemployment negatively affecting the lives of ordinary citizens. Shamir's administration was known for its hardline nationalist policies, which complicated relations with Arab states and worsened regional security. During his time in 1987, the Palestinian uprising, Intifada, began as a large-scale protest against Israeli occupation. Shamir's government directed security forces to suppress the Intifada, using military force to control street clashes, protests, and demonstrations. New security laws were enacted, limiting the freedom of Palestinian movements and organizations, while giving security forces significant authority. Economic pressures on Palestinians also increased, making their lives more difficult, eventually leading to the Oslo Accords in 1993. The Second Intifada, which started in 2000, followed the aftermath of the first and resulted in even more violence and instability. The measures taken during the First Intifada to suppress the Palestinian movement were heavily criticized by international and human rights organizations. Shamir's government focused heavily on strengthening military power. Israel later shifted towards greater aggression under Benjamin Netanyahu. He is one of the most hardline leaders in Israel's history. During his tenure, Israel expanded unprecedented settlements in the West Bank and launched military operations against Palestinians. He distanced himself from peace talks and adopted harsher, more aggressive policies. After his first term ended, Netanyahu returned to power in 2009 for a second term, where he maintained the same aggressive stance, which has only intensified over time. Between Netanyahu's two terms, Ariel Sharon served as prime minister from 2001 to 2006. Sharon, often called the Butcher of Beirut in the Muslim world, was known for his hardline security measures against Palestinians. His policies focused on Israeli settlements and security, fueling anger among Palestinians. As defense minister in 1981, Sharon was heavily criticized for the Sabra and Shatila massacre during Israel's 1982 invasion of Lebanon, which led to his resignation from the defense portfolio. In 2001, Sharon was elected prime minister, and his tenure saw escalating tensions in the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. In 2005, he controversially decided to withdraw Israeli forces and settlements from Gaza. This move created a political storm. Sharon's leadership was marked by harsh military measures against Palestinians and a strong focus on security. The personal viewpoints and strategic thinking of Israel's political leaders have played a crucial role in shaping the nation's policies. While some leaders made efforts toward peace, Israel, for the most part, has established itself as a military-focused and aggressively defensive state. From Ben-Gurion to Netanyahu, one thing is clear. Unless you're a hardliner and ready for war, the position of Israel's prime minister may not be for you. And if by chance a peace-loving leader does come into power, they may meet a fate like that of Yitzhak Rabin. That's all for today. How did you find learning about Israel's leaders and their tenures? Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. Also, like, share, and subscribe.